Greetings and welcome everyone. Can you please confirm if my audio is clear for all of you and also if the presentation screen is clear? All right, wonderful. So how's everyone doing tonight? I see some of my Guardian members joining. So some of you are still trying to log in, so I'm going to give them some time. All right. So we have a very important topic for discussion and some very powerful high frequency clearings and activations for today's free session, which is a part of my soul purpose that I usually conduct every now and then. Let us go ahead and start with the setting of the intention for today's session. Everyone, please make sure that you are away from all kind of distractions. You have enough drinking water with you. Your cells are muted, no social networking, and stay present in the now moment to receive the insights, clearings, and high frequency activations. Start taking deep breaths in through your nose at the count of 4. Hold it at the count of 4, and then exhale through your mouth with the sound of ah at the count of 8. Connecting to the higher self of all attendees of this session. Creator of all beings, angels and archangels, my higher self, my personal team of guides, teachers, and angels. I request the following for all attendees of this session in all of their versions, on all interdimensional levels, for all energy bodies into infinity, in all concepts of time, on all subconscious, conscious, and superconscious levels throughout eternity, to receive all insights, clearings, and high frequency activations in the best way possible for them and in line with their higher selves. Tahija Entudoi. Mental level violet infused theta. As you move deeper into your breath, the state of your mind is going to expand. And with this expansion, there's going to be more space that you are going to feel within you. You're going to feel expanded and clear. You do understand that our minds and bodies are interconnected, yeah? And the condition of one affects the condition of the other. So this is why taking deep breaths as a part of your meditation is such a powerful tool for healing the body. Just like we have these physical therapies that helps us in attaining good health and more active physical body, similarly your way of breathing impacts your physical and emotional health. So please make sure that you all are breathing properly. Taking deep, slow breaths. taking your time to inhale and exhale, connecting yourself to this divine life force through your breath. And when I ask you to please stay away from all kind of distractions, it is important because when our minds are cluttered with different kind of interactions, which also induce some kind of thoughts, our bodies responds by trying to take action. Yeah. And then you go out of the state of alliance. However, when the body has a clear directive from the mind, it knows what to do. But any kind of unfocused mind creates a confused, tense body. And you know that tension, confusion is not something that is required for energy work. You require to be in absolute state of calmness, meaning that you deliberately make an effort to stay away from all kind of distractions and you stay focused in the now moment. With your breath, I want you to start relaxing your muscles. Also use the word soften a couple of times. And as you say out loud, soften, you can direct this tonal frequency to the muscles of your body where you are feeling any kind of tension. Also start visualizing a beam of white light entering from your crown chakra, going through your central vertical channel all the way down to the center of the earth, creating a pillar of white light through you. Now, in your mind's eye, see this pillar of white light which is running through you, starting to expand and going all around you. Expanding this pillar so that you see yourself inside of this pillar of light. All right. More relaxed now. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the disclaimer for today's session. Since I'm going to use the quantum healing tools, namely codes of R, I would like to start with this disclaimer that there is no higher power other than God, and the power of our intentions and what we choose to believe in. The codes of R have always been created to be a reminder of this power. And the copyrights of all codes belongs to Yvonne Delafleur, who is the president of Delafleur Teaching Institute and High School for Conscious Evolution, one of my powerful mentors. The given services using codes of R are not a substitute for any medical, psychological, or pathological treatment. However, these sessions are used to increase a person's self-healing and self-mastery powers. So starting with the discussion around consciousness acceleration. The levels of consciousness is determined by our behavior, the awakened senses, which are more than the general five senses that majority of people are aware of, and inspired actions. These are the levels of consciousness that determines the consciousness acceleration. At the same time, becoming more aware of what is going on within and outside of ourselves, yet at the same time not attaching our thoughts and emotions with the projected fear and drama of the surrounding, determines the accelerated consciousness. And you know that everything is consciousness. Yeah? When the higher level of consciousness is attained with practice, the desirable shifts in the reality starts showing up. For example, energizing deliberately thoughts of happiness, feelings of peacefulness and love, feeling them in your heart before sending them intentionally to all your surroundings is going to bring the desired shifts. Everything is around your thoughts and emotions. This combination triggers the reality. So this creates a ripple effect of harmonization in the surrounding. And the opposite of this causes more disturbed and stressful situations. So the question now here is to ask ourselves is, what are we creating? Are we creating love and peace in our surrounding, or are we creating and contributing towards the creation of stressful and disharmonization? Stressful situations do not create by itself. They get triggered by the collective thoughts, which gets more energized with the emotions. So the combination of thoughts and emotions are the ripple effects for the creation of reality. And each one of us is responsible for the reality we are living in. So I cannot say that I am not a part of what we are witnessing. The same goes for you guys, that maybe you will see yourself completely disconnected from the chaotic situation around the world. Yet at the same time, if you will pay attention to your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, you will understand that somehow we all are creating the reality we are living in, or whatever we are witnessing. So take responsibility for your energy, which is determined by the quality of thoughts and emotions that we energize. Focused thoughts charged with emotions, if are not connected with the goodness of the heart, creates toxicity, thereby contributing towards creating a negative reality or dark reality for oneself and the collective. So being in awareness of what you are contributing towards reality is very important, because we all are a co-creator of this reality. Make sense? In the same way, we have different aspects of spirituality. Human spirituality is composed of three aspects: relationships with oneself and the others, values, meaning how good are we as keepers of human values, and life purpose. Awakening of life purpose is the key. If you are an awakened being, it means that you are aware of what your life purpose is. Now, this is again a checkpoint for everyone. Whoever is listening to this insight, it is a checkpoint for you to see that what aspects of attaining higher level of spirituality are missing and what are the underlying reasons behind them. There is a possibility of missing one or all aspects, which may be because of the blocked energies within or mismatch of frequencies with the relations in your surroundings. It could be the missing values from the routine practice due to the lack of conscious choices and projections of behavior. And the awakening to one's life purpose is one of the most critical aspects, as with clear understanding of one's purpose, everything else is streamlined in life. Because the aspects of spirituality and consciousness acceleration is the need of today's world. This is the time that everyone becomes more aware of what they are creating. Because as the ancestors of our future generation, it is our responsibility to shift the reality that we are witnessing. And we can only shift this reality once we become aware of our own thoughts and choices, once we become more consciously aware of the relationships we are dealing with, once we are more conscious of the human values that we practice, and once we become more awakened to our own life purpose. And the purpose of life is what? What do you think? Everyone is in this reality with a purpose. So what is the purpose of life? In simple words, the purpose of life is to create love and joy. And how is that created? By loving yourself first, by feeling happy within first, and then projecting and practicing the same for people in your surrounding. The ones who are not kind and sympathetic to other humans are not kind and sympathetic to themselves. You cannot give away light from darkness. If there is a pitch darkness within, there is no hope for light unless a trigger is there, and that trigger is your life purpose. Awakening to one's life purpose triggers that light that not only shines you from within, but brings the light for others through you as well. So a number of areas requires to be questioned first, because asking questions makes it clear for you to know the answers. And the answers comes once you ask the question. If there's no question to ask, you won't get the clarity. So it's a good practice to ask questions on daily basis. What am I creating? What am I projecting? Who am I? How are my relations? What are the values that I'm practicing? What is my life purpose? In order to facilitate the required frequencies which can make these aspects of our spirituality and the awakening of the consciousness more easy to attain, I'm going to bring to you now the golden light from the absolute harmonic universe, namely the codes of Ah, with their clearings and high frequency activations. So get ready to receive this clearing, which is a very timely requirement. And for all of you who are here in this session, I'm really grateful for your presence, because you receiving these frequencies will become the ripple effect for everyone in your surroundings. So even one person counts. And each one of you are joining from different parts of the world. So each one of you is now going to become the carrier of these frequencies. And with your conscious choices, you can contribute in a more harmonious, loving, and supportive way for the humanity in your surroundings. And via your intention, you can spread it to as many and as far as you want. There is no limit to your intention, and there is no limit of this work. This is why it is called quantum healing work. No concept of time, no concept of space to do the work. Now, for those of you who already have the tone generator app, please get ready with it. It is a tone generator app that is available on the App Store. You can download it within few minutes. I'm going to use some very powerful tonal frequencies today in the activation process. And for that, I would like you guys to have the tone generator app ready as well. Well, Alex, it's okay. You can just listen to the tonal frequency that I'm going to run, and then later on, you can download it for yourself. Yes, it is free. I believe for some parts of the world, it do charge, say, $1 or more, but not more than $2. And it will be for the lifetime. Yeah. All right. So first, I would like you all to start tuning in to the frequencies around acceleration of consciousness and soul elevation. Start looking at this frequency with loving eyes. Keep looking at the code for a few seconds and then close your eyes to see the impression of the code with your closed eyes. Once you are able to see the impression of the code in your third eye, meaning with your closed eyes, then open your eyes one more time. Inhale the code back into your third eye and then exhale it to all of your embodied chakras, and at the same time send it all around you in the form of a vortex. There is a blast of very powerful frequencies coming your way. This is a very vibrant, beautiful living code of consciousness that is interacting with your level of consciousness to bring the desired higher level of consciousness more and more within you. Now, the tonal frequency that I'm going to use in today's activation is 369. Yeah, so just get ready by typing in 369 in the tone generator app, but do not play it yet. Now understand that in using the colors that you are seeing in front of you and the different symbols that are within this frequency, all these are combined together to direct the desired frequency for each one of you. We are practically creating a pattern of energy that has a specific vibrational signature, or you can say tonal sound signature, which directly interfaces with the energetic vibrational sound signature of our DNA, which is the manifestation template's scalar grid. Along with the techniques of color and symbol direction, toning or the intentional generation of specific sounds to direct the manifestation template is also utilized in bio-regenesis technology. So this is a bio-regenesis technology where we are using colors, patterns, symbols, and tonal frequencies. Do you know that the spoken language, we have over millions of spoken languages in the world. Each one of this spoken language is a form of toning with its accompanying symbol alphabets. Yeah, just like in English we use alphabets from A to Z, every alphabet has a tonal frequency. And for example, we also make use of the tonal frequency of the vowels A, E, I, O, U, the 5 vowels. Yeah. Similarly, other languages also have some key alphabets which has very powerful tonal frequencies. Our language directly affects the personal manifestation templates and the level of consciousness that can manifest through our bodies. So the choice of language, the choice of alphabets, and toning those alphabets is another aspect of bioregenesis technology. And you do understand that vibrations corresponds to emotions. So just check in with yourself right now as you are interacting with this frequency and the vibrations you are receiving from it, that what are you feeling right now in your bodies? So Adi is saying that he is already feeling quite charged up. Where exactly are you feeling this? Absolutely. In your third eye. Yeah. There is going to be a lot of tingling sensations in your third eye. We just require to pay some attention to it. Svetlana is saying that she's feeling it in her entire body. All right. So right now you are communicating with the frequencies of violet flame. So it is natural to feel the tingling sensations in your entire body as well. It's a frequency of transmutation of negativity. It is transmuting emotions like anger, hatred, jealousy, self-sabotage. Any lower vibration cannot stand in the way of higher vibration. Yeah, that's a general rule. At the same time, if there are any kind of emotions which had not been serving you well, you are going to transmute them as well very easily now. Connecting with this frequency allows you to raise your level of consciousness instantly. Experience this high vibration, the vibration of love, peace, creativity, gratitude, fulfillment. Nikola Tesla once said, "If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would hold a key to the universe. Big words, right? So what is 3, 6, and 9? These three numbers forms the root vibration of the solfeggio frequencies. It's highly grounding and cleansing tonal frequency. And I personally like to use the raw, clear tonal frequencies. I don't like it to be embedded in any other sound tones. Just pure, raw solfeggio hertz frequency. Okay? So let us go ahead and run this frequency for a couple of minutes. And since now you also have this scalar wave programmed within you, coupled with the solfeggio hertz 369 frequency, you are going to help humanity in the best way possible. Go ahead and run the tonal frequency at your own end as well. And if you are going to pay some attention to this frequency in front of you, you are going to feel it vibrating, shifting more than before. Yeah, because this is a living code of consciousness. And you are accelerating the power of this code with the tonal frequency as well, which is also imbued within it, along with your I am presence. The gift from one of the ascended masters, the violet flame, is also imbued within it. Also awakening you more to your I am presence. The energy is almost quantum in my left hand. Right now, going under the wrist. And it is done. All right. So this is how I want you guys to start looking at your heart chakras. With the accretion of this frequency within you, see your heart chakras expanding and lightening up and blasting your surrounding with its beautiful light. your I am presence with this light, facilitating harmonization, peace, and love within and around you. The guardians are aware of how this happens, or the other students start tuning in to this light within. And when you make a choice, a conscious choice to acknowledge and honor your I am presence, this lays the foundation and sets the course of your life towards greatness and success. And then everything simply flows because you are in tune with your true self. You are in tune with an accelerated consciousness, high levels of spirituality. You are in tune with your life purpose. Beautiful. How many of you are feeling the shifts already happening within you? Like, how is your state of mind right now? Absolutely. Calm, soothing, comforting, fully energized. So George, you had a session prior to this one with me as well, so that's quite normal. Plus the higher frequencies you have just received for accelerated consciousness is going to assist you more and more in integration of powerful dimensional energies. We are all receiving these powerful energies like as downloads on daily basis, because the ones who are already tuned into the scalar wave programs, namely codes of R, the newer versions of these codes are always available, just like the new versions of the operating systems that you use to upgrade on your cell phones, on your computers. These scalar wave programs have higher upgraded versions available for you all the time. It's just a matter of you tuning in and downloading them via intention within you. The concept is similar to software upgrades, operating system upgrades. Yeah? And this is all a part of the ascension. It's a process of ascension. That is what we are witnessing right now. As a part of ascension, we are seeing the turbulences happening as well. But the ones who are tuned in with the powerful frequencies of ascension are just flowing with their life without any turbulence, without any stress. And I'm a witness of several of you undergoing this process. Now, this brings us to the discussion of the 5 stages of ascension. What are they? The first one is awakening of the mind. This is the realization of profound changes in our life. Are you aware? Are you in the acceptance of the changes that you are witnessing in your life? If you are not paying attention to the changes that are happening in your life, then your mind is not awakened. It's more like a robotic way of living your life. Because this awakening comes when your mind experiences enlightenment. Flashes of enlightenment happens every day. It's just a matter again to be aware of this happening. This is the first stage of ascension, that your mind is awakened and you are understanding the changes that are happening in your life and you are acknowledging them as well. The second one is awakening of a new personality. Picture the kind of person you were few years back. Are you still the same person? I hear a number of you saying, hell no. When the mind is awakened, it promotes self-acceptance and empowerment. And this results in the development of a new personality. So everything is sequential, step by step. You cannot have an awakened new personality without the awakening of the mind. The third level is awakening of spiritual energy. And what is that? What is a spiritual energy? It is simply a life force energy, which we commonly refer to as chi. If this is awakened, major changes usually happens on the physical through the spiritual levels. Your physicality starts changing. You start seeing yourself differently. You start feeling your body differently because your spiritual energy has awakened, which impacts your physicality as well. The fourth one is awakening of the soul. It is when an individual feels deeply aligned with his or her life purpose. During this awakening, a person increases their virtuous qualities such as unconditional love, compassion, and forgiveness. And we are in a need of all such awakened souls to come together and work as a collective to impact the reality. All of you joining today is a part of such group, awakened souls. And finally, total awakening. What is total awakening? Enlightenment or the death of your ego. When there is no ego, then you are gifted with grace. You are gifted with love, with truth, and with pure awareness. So these are the 5 stages of ascension. You can check again with yourself if you have all of these stages within. Then you are already on the true path of spiritual awakening, and you are already trending along the higher dimensions of ascension. In order to facilitate, again, these powerful ascension frequencies, that is a need of time for every human living on the planet right now, I have a very powerful gift for the activation of grace frequencies to facilitate ascension. So everyone start tuning in to this powerful, beautiful code of Ah. Start looking at this code. Inhale it into your third eye. Then close your eyes for a few seconds. There is a surge of energy emitting from this code. See yourself getting absorbed into the core of this frequency. See it going all around you, creating these beautiful circles of light all around you. And also pay attention to your state of mind. Are you not feeling elevated already? How are you feeling about yourself? Spend few minutes on self-reflection. Observe your thoughts. What are the emotions that you are feeling? What are the thoughts that you are energizing right now? Use your breath as a tool to release any kind of stiffness from your body as you are engaging yourself with this frequency. Say out loud the word soften a couple of times. Practice your I am presence and be at peace as you receive this powerful burst of energy. The frequency of grace. Grace is the path of those who are actively choosing to evolve into higher consciousness. Self-mastery is the process of evolving and becoming more and more enlightened. This is your path of empowerment, of self-mastery, of higher consciousness. The activation is happening and it is quite powerful as my hand is literally shaking right now. Continue taking deep breaths, continue running this frequency within and all around you, because in order to assist others with your intention of service and sending these frequencies, you first require to create it in the best way possible and in line with your higher self. Consciousness is spirituality. Consciousness is eternal. It is unborn and deathless. You just require to tune into it more and more. Detached awareness, yet fully awakened. All right, everyone. Please go ahead and drink some water. Infuse the water with this code and drink it. And let me know how you are all feeling. Awesome. Feeling great. Very happy indeed. Honored. Yeah, thank you so much, Alex. Wonderful to hear your feedback. All right. So let's now move to one of our most important part of the session, which is around the activation of peace frequencies. Now, this is a new code of global peace that has been gifted by my teacher, Yvonne Delafleur, and I am choosing to activate this frequency in the presence of my guardian members as well, so that we can create this collective resonance and send out these powerful frequencies together to the areas of the world where it is needed the most. And we have active light workers working as the guardians with the mission of serving Mother Earth and humanity. So you all who are receiving the call to serve and are also finding me and this work, you all are a part of this group. I usually just send out the invitation once. I don't keep on sending the emails and invitations repeatedly, but rather just one invitation is sent out. And as per the received guidance, if you are getting the call and if you're ready to excel in your soul purpose, then you are definitely going to contact me or find me. So now I want you all to understand the important time that you all are in, which is basically the time of ascension, and understand that the dimensions that we have access to, they all are on different levels of vibration. Each dimension has a range of frequencies which creates the reality or experience within that dimension. Now, anything living on a planet must resonate with the vibrational level of the planet. Otherwise, it cannot exist on the planet. As the frequency of the earth is changing constantly, everything on the surface of Mother Earth is affected by its increase in frequency. The practices that the world is going through at the moment, not in alignment with the divine laws, not going to go through for a longer time. A lot of turbulences is going to happen. This is a part of ascension. Earth has started the ascension process and is trending along higher dimensional frequencies right now. And in the ascension process, it is essential to clear and retain the lower emotional and mental constructs which blocks higher states of consciousness. Reliance on external modalities, channels, and old paradigms has limited the awakening process for majority of people on the earth. The light workers, however, knowingly or unknowingly, are waking up. Many awakened light workers are now ready to take on the task of self-empowerment and to reactivate their divine human state and achieve the crystalline consciousness. So let us combine our intentions and create a group consciousness right now. Each one of you, please make sure that you have enough drinking water. So just take a couple of sips of water before engaging yourself in this last activation. And after you have taken water, then close your eyes and see the entire group of 11 individuals who are on the session right now, creating a circle around Mother Earth. Start looking at the center of this code. Inhale the code into your third eye. Close your eyes for a few seconds. This is the process of optical pineal induction, programming your subconscious mind with the frequencies of this powerful code. Focus on your heart chakra. Visualize your heart opening more and more, emitting this light through your heart chakra, creating this surge of energy that we are going to send to the entire Mother Earth. Emitting the beautiful divine light from your heart to as far as you can see in your mind's eye. While holding hands together, keeping the impression of the code in your third eye, focusing on your heart chakra at the same time, emitting the light from your heart. Keep energizing the feelings of peace, contentment, and joy. Knowing that you are in this time working as per the guidance of your higher self. Feel the joy within as you see this beautiful light spreading strongly, powerfully, touching everyone and everything as far as you can see. Very powerful. There's a lot of tingling sensations in my left hand right now. The energy is pretty heavy in the middle of my palm. Continue taking deep breaths, everyone. Continue sending this light to all the areas of the world where the frequencies of peace, love, and joy are needed. Make sure that you are fully in the integration of this frequency yourself, running it in your entire energetic field. So everything is happening simultaneously, within and around. And this brings us to the realization of what to focus on more, what to energize, what to clear, and how. It is our elevated consciousness, paired with the wisdom of the heart, that allows shifts to happen within and around. There's still a lot of heaviness in the middle of the palm. So everyone, please start using some tonal frequencies. Maybe we can use the frequency of the vowel A. Let's go ahead and use the tonal frequency of the vowel A. One more time. Much better. As you can also witness in your left hand, the energy has started to move towards the wrist, which is an indication that the energy is going to get quantum soon. All right, everyone. Drink some more water. You can detach yourself from this group consciousness now. Rub your hands together and open your eyes. The peace frequencies has been sent to all the grids of Mother Earth, with the more focus on the areas of the world where there is conflict and war, disharmony, fear, and judgment. Stay in a detached awareness, yet at the same time be available to serve as many as possible. We can only be able to serve via our intentions and this work when we are peaceful within. Remember that everything starts from within. All right? So if you want to become the guardian of Mother Earth in a true sense, you require to be at peace with yourself before you can project these feelings outside of you. Now, integration is vital to achieve a permanent state of higher consciousness that you are constantly receiving through these clearings and activations. And since you have been very committed to this work, I'm really honored and grateful to your presence in my sessions, continuing the work at your own end as well. So for the integration purpose, make sure that you are resting well after this session. Keep yourself well hydrated and stay in awareness of your choices and actions. All right, everyone, just let me know how is everyone doing. Thank you, Alex. Very warm and sleepy at the same time. All right, George, just a few more minutes and then you can go and rest. My guardian members, Sivitlana, Rita, Eric, Christina, you guys are doing great as well. Buzzing, feeling great, quiet and relaxed, Eric. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Now, before I close the session, I just want to give some insights on something that has been asked from me repeatedly around energy work. So one repeated question that has been asked is that who can benefit from the energy clearing work? The answer is everything and every creation benefits from the energy work. The quantum healing tools that I use are the scalar wave programs. These are living codes of consciousness. And they impact a person's now moment with great awakening, dissipating lower frequencies and allowing the new raised frequencies to do its magical work. Now, in humans, everyone can benefit from energy healing, whether they have been diagnosed with a physical disease or they are experiencing any kind of physical discomfort, or even if they are struggling with mental or emotional difficulties. Everything that a person can perceive as disharmony can be harmonized by working on themselves with these quantum healing tools. This work impacts mind, body, and spirit. It brings all of these aspects of your awareness into alignment. Now, even for those who are already under some kind of medical intervention and treatment, the energy healing is supportive for patients in all phases of traditional medical care and treatment. It can be received as an independent therapy as well as a modality that complements traditional healthcare. Yeah. And the whole work is based on the understanding that the human energy field is a dynamic system of powerful influences in a unique relationship to the physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. We readily accept that our body functions and is powered by energy, right? Our heart beats using energy pulses. Our brain and nervous system communicates with our entire body through complex energetic pathways. Everything is energy within us as well. Our human energy field is constantly reacting to the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of our body. So the work of energy clearing not only impacts the energy centers, which are the embodied 7 chakras within our energetic body, but it also impacts our auric field, which is all around us, surrounding our bodies. It impacts our organs, it impacts our meridians, our individual cells. This work addresses all sort of blockage removal in the form of energetic debris. It opens the natural channels of our being at a higher vibrational levels. So in this way, mind, body, and spirit are functioning together optimally. So I hope that this brings more clarity around the energy clearing work and who can benefit from it. Basically, everyone, including plants and animals, benefit from the energy work. And if any one of you here who has not been my student for a very long time with the trainings, but rather just experiencing some of the energy work, if you feel that you require to go further into receiving these powerful quantum healing frequencies, then join the sessions that I'm going to be offering very soon as a 6-month program for your continued growth on all level of your awareness. So this is a quantum healing frequencies 6 months program for continued growth and support. And I'm looking forward to more and more of the light workers coming into this field of quantum healing modality so that we all as collective consciousness can serve the mission, as this is what our souls had been craving for. And remember that our spiritual growth is a vital aspect of our life. We require to grow spiritually. We require to accelerate in our levels of consciousness, to know ourselves, to know our life purpose. So check with yourself if you are the one who would like to join this program. The enrollment begins from March 22nd, 2022 for a 6-month program. Sessions are going to start from April 8th. And for more details about this program, you can contact me at my email address as given here. So I'll be looking forward to receiving the calls from you guys, as this is going to be a very unique opportunity of receiving very powerful, high impactful codes of awe for your spiritual growth, for your conscious evolution. All right, everyone, let us now go ahead and complete the session for today by bringing in the golden frequencies download. Connecting you to the pillars of light, up through your crown chakras into the higher realm, the luminous light above all creations, the gust of higher consciousness. Visualize these golden light filaments coming down into your crown chakra. Via intention, start sending these golden light filaments through your spine, through each chakra, infusing this light into your root chakra. Now picture these golden light swirling all around you, going through you, around you, uplifting and lightening you up. Feel yourself receiving this download of golden liquid light, charging you with new codes, new templates, and new soul programming from your higher self and higher realms. Now, Tahija Entudoi. I salute your Christos avatar self from my Christos avatar self, and I truly wish that you all have integrated these clearings and activations in the best way possible and in line with your higher self. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please make sure that you're going to keep yourself well hydrated and rest well. Do not jumpstart any activity. Just give yourself some time to integrate these frequencies more and more. And do let me know your feedback as to how everything went well for you. I'm quite sure that you are going to feel more relaxed, more centered and grounded. I'm really grateful for all of you. Take care, everyone. Much love and good night from my side of the world.